Hey y'all, we're back for more blower fun. We got picked up our seals here this afternoon, got him all back together. All went pretty good. Got my spacer plate there all laminated inside and out. Something's pretty amazing about that form plywood. I wouldn't have believed it till we did it on the Galaxy. But you'd think that wood would be inconsistent as far as, you know, I could see it being out 25 or 30 thousandths. That daggone piece of ply form is within 5 thousandths of an inch. We've checked it everywhere, and that's close for a piece of, well, I think it's got 11 layers of plywood in it. I couldn't believe that. That's helpful. Here's that reduction deal. That's a 33 tooth. There's a bearing right here. That's a 39 tooth, I believe. And then here's how that works. I put that tape on there. Kind of see the reduction part working. I don't know how that's gonna. I really think this is a big bore blower, and that's why they reduced it, because we got two cranes with 671s in them, and one has this style blower and the other just has a single straight drive. So, but I think what we're gonna do, we're gonna overdrive this one anyhow, and I'm guessing 25%. That's what I'm gonna tell them at BDS, and unless they tell me different. Oh, and I did have to drill, while I had that gear off, I drilled 3 extra holes in it and tapped them, because Blower Drive Service, their drive hub will have 6 bolts in it. That went pretty good. That gear's a little bit hard, but it's not hard as a rock. It went fine. And the best part is it spins free. I love it. We had to kind of go around when we done the one on the Ford Galaxy, but on the Galaxy we changed the rear bearing plate. We used a DPI's rear bearing plate, and the clearance in here is so tight. I'd have to get my book out to recite everything, but I know on that Galaxy we were getting it down to like 3.5 thousandths through here. And the way I checked that, I just use a piece of notebook paper. There's a short piece there. And that's folded over. So that's about probably 7 thousandths of an inch. I'm going to set my paper in. It is just kind of starting to drag on it. That's how I check them. They've got those long feeler gauges, but shoot, that notebook paper works about as good as anything. You check down in between them. She feels good. I really like it. It's just got a good feel to it. Yeah, we didn't have to change nothing here. We had 2 little thin shims under this gear, none under this gear. We put it back exactly like it was, and everything should be good to go. You ever go changing anything, like I said on that Galaxy, we put a different back bearing plate. It changed. Those clearances are so tight, and DPI builds an excellent product. But, you know, you're making something they built onto something that was built 50 years ago or longer. You know, you can be off 1.5 thousandths. And pretty happy with it. I guess I'll go ahead and trash bag this thing for now, sack it up and until I'm ready for it. That's kind of one nice thing about doing it this way. You can kind of, we'll get the intake ordered. I'll go ahead and order that intake, and then we'll build it all on the workbench. And you can have your carburetor linkage all done. So that way, you know, when it comes time to bolt it on the car, you can get her done in a day if you got all the linkage and stuff figured out. Yep, got good clearance here. I don't think we're gonna have any trouble. Back here, I went ahead and put my bearings in, packed grease in them, and I'm getting rear covers from DPI for those. Cover them up. That's about all we can do to it. Well, we'll catch you guys later. We'll see you.